Hello, Billy Ray Huzzy with Southern Folk Pottery Collectors Society, and just want to welcome you in to talk a few minutes about a glazed genius by the name of Charles Masten. He was from Bloomington, Indiana, and the time frame would have been from the probably the late 1920s when he actually worked, that is, to early 1930s. And he came down in the 1920s and met and fell in love, which is the way you want to say it first, I guess, with a girl from Randolph County. Her last name was Ingold, and he would frequent down here to court her in the 1920s. And that's how he became associated with pottery, this North Carolina pottery. He ran dry cleaners and dye machines, dyeing cloths and things in Bloomington. And I think that's where he got his inkling of wanting to branch out into pottery glazing. And there's never been anybody to rival or to parallel his techniques. And in fact, he was so secluded and so secretive about his glaze formula and application that we'll get to it in just a minute, where he wound up with Charlie Allman of the Allman family. Inside, he would live down here for a while, and the log cabin, which I should have had a picture of, but I don't, but you can imagine a log building, a little log house, and he would do his glazing there, and he shut the shutters, closed the shutters, and didn't want anybody to see him glazing, never do the recipes or anything. And some of the pieces that he did for Charlie Allman have glazed codes on there that we've never been able to decipher. And I think that was purposeful as well. But on his trips down in the summer, is what we recorded from the history from the Allman family, he probably, because of these pieces being in this one cell 61, which we'll talk about in just a moment when we conclude, but we think that he might have visited potters, and this may be some information that can validate that theory. One of them is, we believe this piece here was made by Johnny Owens of the Owens family, J.F. Owens, who worked at North State Log Cabin and also had his own shop, and then recent information has come to light that he might have worked for other shops. But he was a very, very good potter, and because of the handles and the clay wedge, we think this is Johnny. But this is a Masten, and you'll see the way it looks different. Like if you look at this, it looks like it was just sort of dripped on, you know, like hold it horizontally. So this could be an early piece of Masten from the late 1920s. He also worked with J.B. Cole, which was Ren Cole's brother, who worked at Charlie Allman's shop. This is a piece here that's signed Rainbow Pottery, which you can't really see, but it's an ink stamp. And this is from the very late 1920s of Arthur Cole, of the Seagrove Coles. And this is clearly, we believe, Charles Masten. And you can see again, he was trying to do some of the dripping. He was holding it, see how it goes this way with it. So he was having with greens and browns. And these have feldspathic underglazes, which made the Masten glaze applications really pop out. Then when he finally got into Charlie Allman, a little later, about 1929, 1930, I may be not exactly right on that, but we're very, very close. He did this glazing on salt glazing. And this is sort of a simple piece, if you will, but this sort of was the precursor to this stuff here. And I know you can't see it, but he had a code here, a BK28 looks like. And this is a piece where just double dip salt glaze, very bold, beautiful, beautiful glazing. Then this is some of his pieces. This is like a green-brown color, which is really rare to find because the blue is what must have been very popular at the time. And this is cobalt. You see again, he was doing the horizontal dripping, but also the way it's put on. It's very beautiful. And here's a piece here again from Charlie Allman's with just like how he was moving. I really don't know how he did it. I mean, obviously it was in motion, but he had it going this way as well this way. So there was something he was doing to get this glaze. And like I said, there's nobody ever been able to match this glaze. Nobody's ever attempted, to my knowledge. And this video may launch every potter in the United States to try to replicate this, and it could probably be done, but it's just marvelous of the time from the 1920s to the early 30s, because Charlie Armour closed about 33 or 34. And the potter was Floyd Hilton on these pieces here. And Floyd was out of the Hilton family from Catawba Valley. So all these pieces are in our sale number 61. Yeah, I put the art potteries more in the back. There's that piece there, of course. And he's very highly sought after, Charles Masten pieces from Charlie Armour Pottery. So thank you for your time. Come see us. Give us a call. Goodbye.